Welcome back, everybody, guys. How's a BSJ replay of a bunch of feeders for Judge Jamma today, as we will be dishing out some swift justice.
Banana slam jam.
This video is brought to you guys by Skillshare, an online learning community with thousands of classes for creators. Explore new skills, deepen existing passions, and get lost in your own creativity. This month was a bit of an inception for me, as I watched a course on Skillshare about how to understand Google Analytics so I can better understand why you guys are watching and clicking my videos. So anyone who's got an online business, this is the perfect course for you by Jeff Sauer, analyzing Google Analytics. Skillshare is curated for learning. There's no ads and there's new classes all the time. And the first 1,000 of you to click the link in my description will get a free 1-month premium trial membership. Don't miss this opportunity to explore your creativity. Got ourselves, I believe that is Herald. Maybe that's Guardian. There's not very many stars in that middle, so it's pretty low. So the score is 1 to 23. Not a good start. Looks like we're equally feeding across the board. This is actually a very healthy distribution of feed. At this point, what's he doing? Okay, he's gonna hit the tower with his Vanguard. This is actually good sieging. He probably learned this from a Jenkins video. Okay, he tried to get away there. He tried to get away, legitimately. He has no movement speed items, though. He could probably use some boots on a hero that... Yep, there we go. Got some boots. Okay. Did some damage to Monkey King. Really good harass. Trying to run away. Gonna make it out. Okay.
There they go. Again.
I feel like we all know where this game is going, right? Like, we'll go to this marker. Did he, like, drop items? He hasn't dropped his items. They're literally down 49 to 11. He's still charging people.
Killing spree.
Did he, like, do something? This is the start of the thing. Okay. Yeah, I mean, this just looks like they got raffle stomped equally, by the way. Just a reminder, balance in all things, people. At this exact moment, 12 minutes in, every player on Radiant has 4 deaths. I don't think you get to see that very often. So just mental snapshot. All feeders are created equal. Submit resolution. Not guilty, my friend. Not guilty. I did say Spearbreakers is one of the funnest heroes of the patch, and that game did not particularly look fun. So sorry for that guy. Why don't any of these Overwatch games look fun? Isn't that what Dota's all about? So we loaded into the game. Bloodseeker is feeding with 20 dual damage, though. He's 0-4. Looks like he is offlane. They're down by 8k. This could be maybe Turbo. Probably not, though. They're just down by a lot of kills to, like, Anti-Mage Tinker. The good old... Is Vanguard the new item? Is this the new shit here? Especially the 17-minute Vanguard. That's even more poggies. Oh, nope, it's the 20-minute Vanguard.
Hello, this is Gabe Newell. Killing spree. Thanks for playing Dota 2. Double kill.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
So he looks like he's just kind of AFK.
Dire's middle tower is under
Is he just lagging?
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Was he lagging?
Dire's is under attack.
His whole team is AFK at this point. I mean, he didn't even cast any spells, so he's clearly, like, not trying. They are down by 7k at 16 minutes into the game.
Dire's middle tower is
So it looks like there was some toxicity going on here. This guy has definitely, like, mentally checked out of the game. But I don't think there's any, like, feeding going on here. At least not that I can tell. We got ourselves Faceless Void. Feeding. Is this Archon? Maybe Legend? This guy is a legend. Okay, so we're down by 10k. Good old tilt chrono. Happens to the worst of us. And he destroys his items. Yeah, that was actually a good point. Somebody in chat made a really good point. He was probably ganked in his own jungle, and he was attempting to scout a ward. Did he place it well for this? Was it a good D-ward chrono here? Like, would you catch the ward? He placed it on the high ground. Yeah, that actually makes a lot of sense. But he's still guilty. So I don't really care what happens at the start. You can just like not destroy your items in Chrono Nothing. That's kind of just an avoidable thing. Destroying items is the quickest way to earn a guilty verdict. Yeah. On to our next case, as I've swapped into my flexing on the haters Judge Jamma attire. We've got ourselves a Faceless Void Griefing. Level 1. Game just started. So it looks like a situation where Tiny picked carry, and Faceless Void also picked carry. So I don't know how this came about. Faceless Void doesn't really have any options here. Let's see if it's a turbo game. I think that's the question, because it's unranked. Could be a turbo game. Looks like he's going to jungle with double salve. I can dig it. Probably have to start with the small camp. How much gold is he getting for these camps? Looks like a normal game. I feel like it's actually better if he just pulls rather than jungling this. He'll take less damage and it'll actually go faster. He kind of needed to farm the small camp in order to get level 2. Used Chronosphere to get a kill, it seems, or at least tried to. He's still jungling. I mean, he's honestly playing the game. This hero doesn't really do much. Looks like his lane's lost, obviously, because they don't have a 4 position. What about later on in the game? Okay. Looks like the game's still going. Looks like he's still playing. You know, I died doing pretty similar things in my game today, so... Yeah, I mean, I'm actually going to say for this one, not enough evidence. Because, for all I know, Tiny picked carry second round, and this guy, like, showed up and just like, fuck you, and picked Faceless Void 5th. I have absolutely no idea exactly how this came about. It's obviously a toxic situation when 2 people pick the same role, regardless of what happens. Yeah, he could have gone support, but I really have no idea how this happened, right? So, I don't know what went through his head to get here. And then he clearly played the game. He made his best out of a shitty situation. Other than, like, you know, some could say he's supposed to just support here, but, like, I don't think it's toxic to just be like, man, I picked a carry, and the other guy also picked a carry. I don't want to play support. I don't really think that's toxic. I think, like, depending on how the original situation happened would matter here. So, the fact that he actually played the game, and I don't know how it came about, I would say this is insufficient evidence, because depending on the early, like, the way the draft situation happened, it could be guilty or not guilty. So, we're going to submit insufficient evidence for that one. Sadly, in non-roll queue, I have absolutely no idea, like, who picked first and how we got to where we were. So, next case. Got ourselves a Wraith King safe lane griefing. So, first and foremost, he bought a Blade Mail. That's not a good start. He's 0-3. He's moved command following his Ogre. Honestly, man, Wraith King is a pretty good recovery carry if you have a bad start. There's a lot of things you can do. You have 2 lives. You can play side lane, summon skeletons to jungle and shit. I don't really care what happened here. Like, you have plays as Wraith King to recover. And he's literally just moved command following his Ogre in a game that's like, he was down by 5k at 15 minutes. So definitely a rough game, but this is definitely unnecessary. I'm obviously waiting for the submit resolution to turn green here. How's everyone's day? You know, chilling here, got a little time to kill, small talk. You know, what do you guys like on a sandwich? Maybe like, what kind of lasagna do you like? Okay, let's move on. Pineapple on lasagna? Oh my god, my chat's horrid. Almost as bad as pineapple on pizza. Okay, we got ourselves Templar Assassin hard support. Good start. Very good start. Hard support TA melded. I didn't really think about this, but most of the time to accomplish what he's accomplishing, you have to buy a Shadow Amulet. This is honestly pretty efficient. This is, I believe, Herald 1. So we're talking like 20 MMR. Perhaps he's like a Smurf that, you know, wanted mid despite getting queued into hard support. Can't really fathom any other scenario. But I will give this guy props for, you know, passive gold kicking in. If he wasn't playing, it would actually take 3 minutes of passive gold in order to get him the Shadow Amulet that he so needed to do this on any other hero. So this guy seems like a veteran and somehow he's still playing. It's almost as if this system doesn't work. That's it for today, guys. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed the little bit of justice. So many criminals being put away, and we'll never see them again. Until tomorrow. Bye, guys. Like, comment, subscribe. Did I already say that?